Hello children, how are you all? I hope you are doing fine at home. Okay, so let's start our day with the prayer. Come on, are you ready? Join your hands, close your eyes and say your prayers after me. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. After the prayer, what do? Yes, it's time for us to sing our weather song. Come on. How is the weather today? Weather today, weather today. How is the weather today? Is it cloudy or bright? Are you feeling hot or cold? Hot or cold? Hot or cold? Are you feeling hot or cold? Won't you tell me today? So children, how's the weather on your side? On my side it's nice and bright and sunny. Okay, now children, it's time for us to begin our lesson. And this week, tell me which theme is there? No theme? Why? Yes, because this week is recap week. So we are revising all the themes we have done till now. Yesterday with Miss Ruby, we all revised 3 theme topics: wavy water, shy snails and shiny shells. So without wasting much time, let's see which topics are we revising today. Are you interested? Let's go. So children, are we ready to revise our theme topics? Which was the theme topic which comes after shiny shells? Do you remember him? Yes, he is Murky the Mud, and he's saying hi to you all. Do you remember what we learned? Let's go and revise. Now mud, as we all know, is available or we see it in 3 colors: brown, grey and red. So these are the 3 colors: soil, mud or earth that is there on earth. Now mud, what is the use of it? Why do we need mud? Grass, plants and trees need mud for growing. Yes, we can't grow plants or trees if there was no mud or soil. So it is most important for trees, plants, grass to grow. That's not just all. They only don't need mud. Even insects like earthworms and ants need mud for staying inside it. As we all know that the earthworm eats earth or mud, and the ants build their ant house or ant hill with the help of mud. Do you think only insect and worms need mud? No, even animals like the pig, the elephant and the hippo all love the mud. They like to roll in the mud. Mud keeps their body nice and cool, and it also is very good for their skin. So that means only plants, insects and animals need mud. We humans don't need mud. No, we also make use of mud. We also need mud for making our houses and for making pots and pans to keep and store our grains or water or even to cook food. So these are some of the uses of mud, and we have learned about it in the theme topic Murky Mud. Okay, now let's go and see what's next. What can you see, your children? What is there in the hand which is slipping out? Does it remind you of our theme topic? Yes, slippery sand. So when we take sand in our hand, what happens? It just slips down like this only. And do you remember all that we have learned in this theme topic? Let's go and see. Now, the first and the very most important thing, where do we see sand or where can we find sand? What can you see in this picture? Yes, it's a scene of a beach near the seaside. On the shore, you find sand. Very good. And on the beach, on the sand, what do you find? What do you see? You might see some crab, some shells, some starfish. Yes, so these are the things we see on the sand at the beach. That's not all. We also love going to the beach and relaxing, as it's a very nice thing to do. If you are on a vacation or on the weekend, we love going to the beach where we can feel the cool breeze and the soft sand beneath our feet. We like to make some sand castles too at the beach, as we enjoy playing with the soft sand and squishing our hands and molding it into different shapes. For that, we take our beach toys, or as we call it, sand toys, and love playing in the sand with it. When you are on the beach or at the beach, you also can do some nice shopping, like buying things made out of shells or scarves or beach toys, or just enjoying some yummy delicious food. Yes or no? But that is not all. Sand is very useful, children. Can you see what are they doing? Yes, they are building a house. So sand is used for making buildings. You mix sand with cement and you lay it on the bricks, and you can make strong walls with it. So sand is really very useful, not just for insects, shells and other things, just for playing, but also to make our buildings and walls. So this is all that we had learned in the theme topic, slippery sand. Now, after slippery sand, do you remember which theme topic had come to our class? Think. Can you guess? Yes, absolutely right. Towering trees. And in this theme topic, what did we learn? We learned all about the trees. And what is the first thing that we learned about the trees? Let's go and see. Yes, we learned about the different parts of the trees. So, do you remember the different parts of the trees? What comes first? Yes, right. Roots. And they are very important, as they suck in all the water and the nutrients. After the roots comes the trunk of the tree, which grows above and transports all the water and the nutrients sucked by the roots to the different parts of the plant. The trunk goes upward and turns into a branch. And these branches, what is the use of these branches? What grows on them? Yes, leaves. Leaves grow on the branches, and on between the leaves, sometimes in some trees there are flowers blooming. And when these flowers wither off or they fall off, in that place some trees also bear fruits. So these are the different parts of a tree that we have learned. Roots, trunk, branch, leaves, flower and fruit. Now children, what is the use of a tree? Is a tree very useful? Yes, a tree is a very useful thing. You know what are the things that the tree gives us? The first and the most important thing is that the tree gives us oxygen. We all need oxygen to live. We breathe in oxygen, but the tree gives us this oxygen, so which is very important. Now, Besides the oxygen, the tree also gives us wood. Wood is used to make your furniture, your tables, your chairs, your cupboards, and even in some places they use wood to burn or to produce fire. So we get wood only from the tree. So oxygen and wood, is this the only thing that the tree gives? No, the tree also gives us food in the form of fruits, vegetables, grains and spices, which are very important. We all need food. So the tree gives us food. That's not all. Some trees have got medicinal properties. That means whatever medicine you take, they are either made from the parts of the trees. So we get medicines also from a tree. Wow! Isn't it lovely? Tree also gives shelter. Now what do you mean by shelter? Shelter means a place to stay. We don't need a place, like we don't live in the trees, but there are many animals and birds who stay or live in the tree. So tree gives us shelter, and we also use a tree, the shade of the tree, to rest, or when it's very hot you feel nice and cool if you walk beneath a tree. So a tree gives us shelter. Some trees are really very, very special. You know, there is a little juice or a liquid coming out from which you can make rubber. So the rubber is also made from the juice which comes out from the trunk of the tree. Besides rubber, there are some trees which give gum or glue. So all these things, for that you need a tree. The juice or the liquid which comes out from the tree, you can make rubber, you can make gum or glue. So a tree is very, very important in our life. So these are some of the uses of a tree. Now, children, what should we do? Should we cut trees? Imagine if there are no trees, what will happen? How will we get oxygen? How will we get our food? How will the birds and the animals get shelter? How will we get medicine? So what should we do? Should we cut trees? No, we need to plant more trees. So if each one of us plants a tree, we can save our earth. The earth is the name of the planet that we all stay. And to keep our earth happy and smiling, we need to plant a tree. If each one plants one tree, this place will become really nice and beautiful. And we need to save trees. If anyone is cutting trees, we have to tell them, don't cut trees. The trees are very, very important. So children, will you remember all that we have revised today from all the 3 topics? I hope you will. Now let's watch this nice video about saving trees.
A thick trunk with strong roots. Trees give us flowers and fruits. Many branches with leaves so green. Trees keep the air clean. A thick trunk with strong roots. Trees give us flowers and fruits. Many branches with leaves so green. Trees keep the air clean.
Wow! So we revised today 3 topics. And which were they? Murky mud, slippery sand, and towering trees. And I'm so sure you have enjoyed revising these 3 theme topics with me. And now we know them all very well, don't we? Okay. So children, now it's time for NCR teacher to say goodbye as Miss Ruby is waiting for you all. So you go and meet Ruby teacher and I will see you again tomorrow. Take care.